Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me today for Newport Beach Diving Adventures along the inner Wedge Jetty. I'm Andre Navarro, Southern California freediver and videographer. I create ocean life awareness videos to connect viewers to the amazing underwater world to help motivate better conservation and ocean life awareness. If you ever wondered what it looks like below the surface of the inner bay entrance, today you're going to find out up close and personal. To be notified of future video uploads and also to show appreciation and help support these videos and this channel, please subscribe and enable the bell icon. Now, let's get this adventure started. I chose this entry area because it's close to the street, at the end of the houses, and a little easy hike down these big rocks to the water right here. As we venture out, we're going to stay close to shore along the rocks. We're going to avoid going deeper into the channel so we don't get ran over by the boats. And as we venture out to the end, should be a variety of life, a lot of different kelp, algae, fish, crustaceans. We're going to carefully walk along these rocks here. We're going to enter the water, and then we're going to venture that way along the inner jetty of the Wedge side out to the open ocean. Now let's get below the surface. When I first decided to dive here, I didn't know what to expect. I just figured the inner Wedge Jetty would be a cool place to explore. Man, was I surprised at the abundance of underwater life in this area. Feet from entry, there were a variety of fish all around me, like these surf perch. I immediately noticed many light-colored sea stars under me. And wherever the sea stars are at, there are a lot more fish there also, like these black perch and calico bass. I sped up the footage so we could watch this sea star walk across the ocean floor, and another one burying itself in the sand. Otherwise, they move extremely slow. There are also lots of California sea cucumbers in the area, which also move extremely slow. When I'm observing them in person, I can barely even see them move, to the point where it looks like they're not moving. These clips are actually sped up 400 to 600 times their natural speed. Moving right along, and still not even 40 feet from entry, we come across this very lively blue crab. And even cooler, which I didn't notice at the time, right in front of my camera is a western, brittle, spiny sea star. With its fluorescent blue dots and yellow stripes, a California aglaha explores by, a predatory sea slug that hunts using chemoreceptors to follow their prey since the aglaha has no vision. As we explore along the jetty, we encounter never-ending Garibaldi damselfish, California's state fish. And here comes my favorite triumphant humongous sea slugs. the largest of the sea slug species. These California black sea hares grow up to 39 inches long and 31 pounds. Check out how large they are compared to me. They blend in well with the environment and rarely move. Here, several are laying eggs which appear as long noodle-like strings containing millions of eggs. I couldn't help but to stop and admire hundreds of these little yellow circular life forms glistening in the underwater sun, along with the occasional larger yellow versions with spikes. If you know what these are, please let me know in the comments. And here are some small cute hermit crabs in the hermit crab hideaway. Now it's time to move further down the jetty and explore the eel seagrass. Here we are, more than halfway along the jetty to the open sea. The seagrass environment is filled with life. Check out these black sea perch. Let's get down deeper and go swim with the fish. As I keep seeing large schools of sargos swimming around me, let's get down into the grass and go have a swim with them. Gliding along the top of the seagrass is a beautiful feeling. The seagrass is extremely green, contrasting against the murky blue water and the shimmering sunlight from above. It's an amazing, surreal view that makes me not want to leave. And here they are, the Sargo white sea bream, largest of the Pacific gruntfish. Interestingly, there are 2 U.S. Navy submarines named after these nimble fish. They swim vigilant over the seagrass in large schools, extremely alert. At last, we're close to the end of the jetty. Here are some beautiful little Spanish shawl nudibranches, holding on in the current, and some interesting soft corals feeding on that same current, along with their good neighbors, the Garibaldis. And here we are, the ocean end of the Wedge Jetty. We're going deep to view the soft corals of Newport Beach, along with some cool sea sponges. After a few short words, I have an extremely beautiful surprise as we fly away from Newport Beach Wedge at sunset. Don't miss it. Well, I'm really happy with today's diving experience. A lot of cool ocean life we saw. What was your favorite part of today's dive? Please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe, like. Also, please visit oceanearthgreen.com where you can view other world divers, cool videos, and photographs. And while you're there, stop by the shop and pick up an Ocean Inspiration coffee mug. If you would like to help fund this channel, you can contribute via patreon.com/oceanearthgreen or at buymeacoffee.com/oceanearthgreen. Links to both are below. Even though it's free to watch these videos, they're not free to make, and funding is much needed and deeply appreciated. Thanks for joining, everyone. Check back next episode as we're going to explore this side of the Wedge Jetty on the open ocean side all the way to the very end, and we're going to end up about 100 yards offshore from the end at a very cool location with some very cool animals. So check back next time, and until then, enjoy this very beautiful sunset.